Hello everyone. I do have a frog with me, Siobhan. She is manning the laptop here because this haul that I'm about to show you, I'm doing the ironing at the moment, and I'm doing a big bulk of photos while I can, because the Christmas tree is going to go here where I'm sat. So I'm trying to get as much done as I can do. This is from the 2nd of the 11th 2020 that I picked this stuff up, and I don't know how much I paid for this because it's not the place that I usually go to, and this has been staffled away for so long I can't even remember. But this was the Monday before we went into lockdown. So there is actually 3 pieces of bric-a-brac which aren't on here, and that is a Jellycat dog, which I paid £1.50 for. I haven't sold that yet, so I could technically fish that out and show you, but it's only a small one. I've actually put it on for £30 because that's how much they seem to be selling for. And then there was a Cadbury's teapot which I picked up, which has been great. It was one of those chocolate chunk ones, and I've sold it for £40. I had the mug already, just one mug, so I put that with it, and that's sold. I think I've shown you it in previous videos. Here's a screenshot of the sale. So this is the teapot, which I'm very pleased to have just got feedback on this one, because I was really paranoid that it wasn't going to get through the post. So that's the teapot that I'm referring to in this video. Fantastic find, as you can see. I was very pleased when I found this, and that's the mug that I had to go with it. So yeah, very happy with that. Other people sold them for 20 to 30. I think I ended up paying, it went over 2 kilograms after I'd packed it up because I was so scared of it breaking. I only sold it last week, but I'm so scared of it breaking that I ended up putting extra insurance on it, so I didn't make like a huge profit on it, but still really good, and more than what other people have sold it for. And I also had a Jules gift box which I put on quite some time ago because a lot of the bric-a-brac was in the way, and unlike the clothing which I just packed away, the bric-a-brac I put on straight away, and that, because that was a gift box as well, it sold really quickly because it was Christmas. The majority of this stuff, I don't even know what's going through my head picking some of this stuff up, honestly. So this shirt here, it was because of lockdown, wasn't it? The fear was on me. Little did I know that a week later I was going to be exposed to COVID, and all of this stuff would end up be sat here until now. So this I paid £4.75 for, according to that list, which is ridiculous. Short sleeve shirt. Short sleeve shirts I won't sell until next year in the summer months. It's Paul Smith as well. I don't know why I'm saying that actually, because I've sold a lot of really summery dresses, and I've sold one today, a Strappy Pickles one, you know, not even a brand that anybody knows. Sold it on keywords. So I've sold that today. So things are selling. People obviously are having holidays. So this is just a check shirt, size large, tailored fit. I'll have to wait for the right buyer for that. I'm doing my ironing. So I'm ironing everything before I photograph it, which is why I've got to this stuff. So this one, oh my God, I paid £3.90 for this from Sue Ryder. What the hell? This is not what I would recommend that anybody pay for fat face. I'm just going to wear that anyway. It's got holes in it. It's crochet. What am I doing? And I know that this is a real huge mistake. It says £2 that I've spent for this. Right, it's extra small. It's a cardigan. It was £2. The brand is Toast. Now, you should be thinking, wow, amazing. Good job there. This is so bobbled, and it's beyond help. So it is Toast, and it is a cardigan, and it should be like Great Days. Can you see it? It's so it's not bobbling, it's piling. You can't see it. It's a wreck. It's not happening. You won't be able to see it in the photos either. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That's a massive fail. Massive fail. Cause is a fail as well. I don't think this was from that pickup, so this must be from somewhere else. So that's just a thin knit jumper by Cause, size small. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. I feel that it has a stain on it. Certainly a bit bobbled. Oh, don't know where that's come from. Closet. Where have I picked this up? What are you doing? Right, this can't have come from them anyway. You've probably seen these. These have been from other. This is from other stuff because it's all just stuff that's tossed in a box. So that's Closet, a size 12 dress. It is quite nice. It is quite autumny, but it's also short sleeved. It's got pockets. I've never tried Closet before, so this must be some test that I'm running, you know, a sort of test where people go mental. What's this on here? Right, £1.50. Ooh. Ah, yes. Now I remember these. So this is where I picked that. This is when I went to the charity shops in Chorlton, and they'd had, oh, it's this organic cotton. This is sea salt, so I paid £1.50 for this. All the clothing was like half price, because obviously we were going into that shutdown. And I remember going through all the rails, and I'd already picked that teapot up, which was actually quite big. So I was like cradling the teapot, and I kept putting it on the floor next to me while I was collecting all these things, which wasn't the best scenario. So yeah, sea salt. Maybe wait until next year, but it doesn't matter. This should be the same thing. £1.50 for this. This is a good buy. This is Jane Norman. Oh, this is me. This is the sort of jumper that I want in my life. No, it's not going to be kept. It's not going to be kept. Oh, look at it. It's just lovely detail. Love. I do like Jane Norman. But some of the stuff that I had for Jane Norman, I have gone and put on my eBay account. Sold it really quickly. Size 12, made in the UK. Ugh, look at it. This must be mohair. Must be mohair. What we got in here? No, it's all nylon, acrylic. The acrylic mania of the 90s. But a fab jumper for £1.50. Not going to have any probes with that. So this is Jigsaw. £2 I've paid for this. This is alpaca according to my spreadsheet. Oh my God, it's bubbled. This is Sue Ryder. Sue Ryder, the land of madness. 5% alpaca. So more bobbling. I've just done some bobbling, de-bobbling. This needs to happen. Needs to happen fast. Needs to go over there. Debubbling section. What's this? I think this is Jane Norman as well. Yeah. Slutty dress. Here we are. Figure hugging slutty dress. Jane Norman, and it was £1.50 again. I don't expect great things of that, but it was £1.50. The North Face blouse, pink, checked. Yeah, I've lost my mind with this. This was £3.90. Lost my flipping mind. North Face is very expensive in the shops, but doesn't sell. So it's a woman's blouse, and it's in size small. And I'll be lucky to get my money back. Don't do what I did. Don't get stupid random stuff. And then this was £3. What? £3 for this Abstract Mania top. This is Kin by John Lewis. I have picked this up, I think, to test the waters with that, because some people seem to think that John Lewis is the bee's knees, especially Kin. So I'm testing the waters with that. We've got a jumper here. Lyle and Scott. You're going to have to keep... you're going to have to ignore me on this. I pay $5.99 for this. There has to be reasoning. It's soft. It is 100% cashmere. Now, part of the label is removed, but I think we know what cashmere is. So 100% cashmere jumper. This is getting on sharpish. I have another cashmere here. This is actually photographed, ready to go. I've probably shown you this before. This is supposedly a size 18. It's 100% cashmere, but it's very obviously shrunk. It's not boiled wool, or somebody's bloody boiled it unintentionally, but it's supposed to be a size 18, but it's not going to be a size 18. So that will be going on, stating that it's shrunk, but it is 100% cashmere. So hopefully somebody will be able to do something with it. This keeps rearing its head. I know that this has got a massive stain on it. Can you see it? There's a big line across it there. It's got a silk trim on it as well, so I'm loath to keep putting it in the machine. It's really obvious in the light. It's bugging the hell out of me. I can't get it out. It's just one of these. I might just get that ironed and put it on and just say, look, there's a mark on it. Do what you will with this. Right, where are we now? This is from the RSPCA. $3.99 I've paid for this. They had a lot of very, very expensive stuff on there. Let me just do the button up on this. I was just going to look like a random thing. So I was quite pleased for $3.99, considering a lot of their other stuff was so ridiculously priced. And this is actually sea salt. So yeah, I may have to wait until next year, but sea salt is always good. Fluff on it isn't. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Size 14 as well. Yeah, so that was worth carting my arse. So I do remember, because on that day I went up there and I walked up there, and there was part of me who was just like, I'm going to get on the tram and I'm going to go to Didsbury. Now, Didsbury, haven't been there all year now. Didsbury was where the young ones lived, and it's the inspiration. Their student house that they had up there was the inspiration for the young ones. So there you go, bit of trivia. But it's very posh now. Well, they're just thumb up the bottom posh, aren't they? It's not really posh. the prices are just crazy, and I do miss going. But there I was, and I thought, well, I'm going to walk so far, and then I'll go so far as Chorlton, and then I'll get on the tram. And then as it was, I walked so far up there, and then I just thought, no, I can't risk COVID, because this might be when I catch COVID. Ha ha ha, the irony. I caught it in my living room. No, I caught it in my bed, because, you know, I think I've been in 2 meters distance from my husband. I think that might have happened. So yeah, I didn't go, but I walked so far up to the tram stop, and I realised that the Age UK was open, the poor souls, because they haven't been opened since the last lockdown. So I went in there, and they've made it all trendy and cool. I used to get some really cool stuff in there, cheap, but now they've made it all vintage and trendy and cool, and there wasn't any. I came out empty-handed, but I was in the shop for a fair amount of time, because they were obviously just setting up, which was been gutting for them, because then they were closed for another month because of lockdown 2. And they had this table that was there, and I was in the back of the shop, and 2 other people came in, and then they were messing around with this table, and they picked something off on it, and then the chair leg, the table leg fell off it, and it was like a huge table leg, and the top of the table fell on one of the members of staff. So I came rushing over. I had my trolley with me at the time, so I remember like chucking that out of the way and helping hold this table up, which had a big glass top, because it had fallen on this woman's foot and nearly broken her foot. And the person who actually managed to kick the leg of the table out, she ran off. She left the shop. So it was just this other member of staff, which was out the back, come out, and he was like emptying it and taking the glass top off, while me and this other member of the public who was in the shop were holding this table. So maybe that was the point where I got COVID, because we were all in close proximity holding this table up. Maybe. No, I don't think so, because that wouldn't work out with the dates, because my symptoms started on the 13th, and obviously according to that it was the 2nd of November. But it was so ridiculous, and this woman, she was like limping, and she was just like, I think I've broken my toe. And I can't actually believe the amount of like and I suppose in a way it's like quite weird, because if I got on the tram, I wouldn't have been in that shop to help hold this table up, which did take 3 of us to sort this table out, because it was a really heavy vintage table. But when they turned it over, they realised that whoever had put it up hadn't put the screws in. They just put it on. They just put it on these 2 things and expected it to stay there, and then put this big glass protective bit on it. It was as big as a dining table. And I can't believe that this other person ran out of the room. What the hell? Do you see, those are the people who, you know, that person who ran out of the shop, they're the one who deserved the COVID, you know. But there you go. So that was the little thing that happened. But yeah, their prices have gone up. Quite devastated, as it was a real good little shop. What can you do? What have we got here? I have a green tunic top from Manta Ray. I mean, maybe Manta Ray will go up in value now that Debenhams is no longer a thing. I haven't done that well on my other Manta Ray stuff, so it's not something that I'm going to be picking up, but I might keep an eye on what's happening with the prices. But that was £1.50, so worth grabbing, I believe. Crew clothing, I paid £1.50 for this as well, in that clear out shop. Just a basic, not cable knit, but a textured knit. Crew clothing, 12. Testing the waters with that, because I don't know anything about crew clothing. I have another tunic top here. Is it? No, I think it's a dress. Another £1.50. Yeah, of course it's a dress. Probably about £15 for that. I'm tending to put a lot of my white stuff things on auction, because I just don't have room to store a massive amounts of stuff. But yeah, decent print on that. and that they always seem to go quite well for me. What's this? Monsoon. Yeah. Vest, cream, silk, 150. Right, yeah. So a nice cream top. I have checked it for stains. I may well get 30 to 40 pounds for this. I'm thinking 40. It's size 18. I've sold a silk top recently. I went all the way to Australia. They paid a lot of money for it. Now this is 100% silk. So their 100% silk things seem to do quite well with monsoon. So, hey, I mean, even if it doesn't do massively well, it was £1.50. I'm going to leave it there. What's going on? What's this? Yeah, you go. This is, what's going on? This must be from another pickup. It's not on my spreadsheet. Sorry, I have to keep leaning over. You've probably seen this one before. So this is shrug cardigan, Jaeger wool thing. Not necessarily going to be a massive seller. Yeah, this is from another. I was thinking that because I was looking at my spreadsheet and I was looking at other things that I'd had. So I think I've shown you this before, Modern Rarity. I've never picked that up before. I think that was from the day after. So that should be okay. Is this a skirt? Is it a skirt? Yes, it's a skirt. So Desiccable skirts, £2.75 I've paid for this. I think I ummed and ahed about that because it is a bit rough looking. I'll tell you, some of these shops, you just wonder about them. They put these crazy nuts prices on things. £2.75 isn't so bad, but I don't expect to sell that. Let's not keep pulling that one. It's got a drawstring on it. Let's put a knot in there because something's going to happen with that and then I'll be peed off. What is it? What size is it? Large. Large. Yeah, it's large. Nice medium. So, decent print on that. But my last Desiccable skirt hasn't sold yet. I'll probably put it on for too much. I'll put that on for 20. No, maybe 15. Yeah, it's too bubbled for me to put on for anything more. And then a decent length there. I thought they were cropped then, but they're not. Oh, massively wide leg. Oh, might try these on. I don't think they're size 14. They are size 14. They might be too long in the leg for me. These are Fat Face. Fat Face. Boot cut switch foot. Don't know. £3. £3 I paid for them. Yeah, I was thinking that was at the lighthouse. That's where the lunatic is. So yeah, that's the stuff that I got. I didn't show you the bric-a-brac because I've already sold it. Obviously I probably would have done the whole earlier stage if I hadn't fallen ill with COVID. But there you go. So I'm going to press that now. I'm going to do a big purge of photographing today, debobbling, you know, sorting, and things are gonna change around here. Yeah, I think I have one other box of stuff that I haven't shown you, so that'll be the next haul. Oh, actually, there was something else. No, I haven't got it. It's at the very bottom of that pile. I got a collective dress, which it was spotty fit and flare thing. Where is it on there? Do you remember seeing it? Yeah, I think I paid £2 for that. I can't see it. That must have been the most boring haul for you ever, with me gazing at a laptop. I promise you, I was looking at a laptop. It wasn't just, it wasn't a lie. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I'm keeping up with Vlogmas. This is how it's going to be. You may get a whole load of videos that have been recorded in one day, but I am cracking on. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, do all the things, like the video, love us all, and it's a goodbye from me and a goodbye from her. Thank you for watching.